Hey everyone, you're watching Goose and the Caboose Productions.
Alright everybody, quick progress update. This is Upperman, Tennessee. I got all track torn out. I'm starting to put everything back. So as of this point, there was a really bad tight curve back there, curve turnout. We moved it up here, replaced with Pico number 7 right, and a Pico number 5 left. This was the siding. It's going to become another storage track for coal. You can see the cork is in there and relayed. All the track from here clear down is test fitted. So on and so forth. I've moved the crossover. It was right there, and I moved it clear down over here. And then this is a spur that goes off, and this can also serve as our helper pocket because this is at the bottom of the grade, and across the aisle is San Clemente, and this is at the top of the grade. So you got helper facilities there. But they leave from there, help a train go down the grade, and then you've got a spur for the helpers to pocket themselves at here. But so move that down. There's a table joint there. I got to move it in there a couple inches, which I guess I don't have to, but I'm going to because I want to get it to where if we ever have to take this thing apart, then we don't have to disrupt the pull hole turnout up. But anyways, they are in both of these turnouts, and these turnouts are wired. Both of them have jumpers. This is a micro engineering number 6 left. That is a Walthers. That's a Walther, so it has jumpers too. I've got frog wire hooked up to it. And then tonight I went through and I've got feeders. I've got a pair for both tracks here. I've got another pair for both tracks here. I've got a pair for both tracks here. And then I'll put a bunch more down here. So every piece of flex track, it was all micro engineering. This is Atlas. I replaced a couple pieces. But every piece of flex track has at least 2 pairs of rail joiners. So, and they're nice, thin 20 gauge wire, so they're going to disappear. But the other thing I did down here tonight is, I don't know if you can see it, but I cut holes through the cork and the foam to put Tor switch machines eventually. So that's drying. Next work session, the goal is obviously going to be to get that track laid with flex and get it done. And then this is an Atlas turnout, so get a screw for this, get a frog wire to that, and put some more feeders on all these. Take them up and get some PCB jumper ties there. And I've clipped out a tie there to do that and a tie there to do that on the Picos. So that's going to be next step. This is where it's at so far. We're getting close, but yeah. So stay tuned for more progress and the next clip, which will be the next work session. So as always, see you on the next clip. All right, YouTube. Quick progress update. Well, this is probably part of the same video, so mine. Anyways, I got.
What were you saying?
Project update for the YouTube channel.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were talking to yourself.
Never mind the peanut gallery YouTube. That's rich. Never mind the peanut. So, been running feeders and stuff. This is your connection off the main bus. There's where it comes in, common rail, and then those are all the sub-blocks for the control. So only found one feeder. I connected to the wrong rail. That's clear over here for the gap, but everything from that turnout over will be a block, so I'm not worried about it. But we got, this is a block, and then this turnout is included in the siding, obviously. This is unsignaled because it's spur, and then from here backwards to the main line in the back there is a block, and then again, basically a branch line from here over through San Clemente and up to the staging yard is going to be on a separate district. So we got an NC Pro Cab. I admit I really like it. We got a locomotive and freight car, so we'll run her forward and give her a test. I'm on speed step. This thing will go 15. A little bit of a hesitation there. Got it. And there we go. Frogs are not powered yet, unfortunately. That would help if they were powered. But forwards, we'll set it to reverse and then go backwards. And this is speed step 11. Doesn't stop completely. It keeps going, which is nice. A couple of cold solder joints, but nothing you can't fix. Again, I'm watching more for how it tracks and it doesn't stall out, which it's not. That's the big thing. Runs fine through the Pico turnouts, which is exactly what I would expect. So yeah, there you go. Still got some work to do. Obviously, all this needs to have feeders added and hooked up to the bus because it's not signaled. From here over, I'm going to leave because this comes over on the bottom deck down there. And it's going to be a little while before I get to that. But this is pretty much done. So that's done. Next area we're going to tackle is going to be over there. We got to start tearing out part of that mountain and redo that whole area in there for the gulch. But so yeah, far as the town of Upperman is concerned, it is pretty much done and ready to go. Aside from resoldering those two feeders and swapping that one wire, and I have to solder everything underneath because I ran out of flux. So I spent most of this wrapping the wire and getting it ready to solder, but it's pretty much done other than those two. So anyways, more to come soon, and thanks for watching the update. See you on the next video. Alright, so a little in progress. This is January 2020. So what we've done up until now, this is completely done. We've come through. Obviously, it's cleaned up. And I've doused, I don't know if you can see it, but I've doused all those connections in liquid electrical tape. So we've done that. This is started with basically a second area that winds around to the staging yard right there. So we did that, and then if we come along on the other side of the hill, apologize for the blurry cam. If we come over here, we've taken all these paper mill buildings off. All this is up, and then in the back here, there was, and I'm sorry, the clearance is horrible, so I can barely fit my head in here. You can just barely see where there was like a really bad, really tight S-curve. And then there's a little bit of a kink way up there. So this might be a number 4, might not. I'm working on this. I got the center line drawn right here. I'll extend that. So hopefully that can be a decent size. That's the branch that goes to the car ferry. And then the turnout over here, where the track comes out of the tunnel, I'm going to have a 22. This one will be a number 6. And then hopefully I can replace this with the number 6 as well. So that's what this area is going on with. Still working on that. We have the turnouts. There'll be Pico Electrofrogs. So the final area I want to show y'all is over there where the junction Rich has been working. So let's go have a look at that. All right, so what we've done over here with the yard, peeled all the ground film up, as you can see. The next thing we went is took a planer, and now it's just like filling the gaps with shims and then filling it with caulk. We're going to let all this dry. We'll probably do 2 coats and then come back and sand this and get all this nice and smooth and whatnot. So that's pretty much what's going on with this area. And actually, perfect timing.
Is there anything left on this?
There should be. If I can get over to Skylar's other side, that's basically what we do, is just fill the gaps and let it lay out. So that's that. Pardon the mess, guys. It's horrible back here. But other area is this junction. The port that's on this wall, this is the line over there. If you're coming to the yard from the port, you take this back one, you go over here, up this back track, you go around all that a couple times, then you come into the yard and you come through the curb turnout. So the big thing here is this has been worked on. These are all Pico, I think the number is SL187. These are curved turnouts, code 100. We've got 4 of them in here. We've got a curved turnout there and a little siding. I'm going to widen that to a number 6 left hand down there because that's number 4. What we're going to do is we have to have an auto reversing section. So we're going to put the gaps there. We'll put a couple gaps here. This section here, and either here or clear down there. Either way, those are for the AR, the reverser section. And I'm also going to come back and gap the one rail in here for the signaling. So what we're probably going to do is that turnout and this whole back track to there will be a block. And then all 4 of these turnouts will be a block. And then both of those sidings will have a sub-block. So that is basically the layout progress from about, I think, September of last year. I started Upperman. So September of 2019, clear through to basically end of January 2020. So yeah, that's going to do it. As always, thank you guys for watching. You know the drill, comment, like, all that. Huge thank you to Skylar and a couple of the other friends of mine that have come up here and helped. Really appreciate it. But that's basically what we got for now. So stay tuned, and yeah, I will keep you guys posted. All right, thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye.